who else said accountants were boring. My name's Gordon Adamson, I'm Managing Director of Northwood in Crosby Street in Carlisle. We're Carlisle's largest letting agent. We're probably best known for a guaranteed rent product, but of recent times we're a competitive player in the estate agency market, having doubled our business year on year. I'm also the author of the Carlisle Property blog. Now, if somebody told me this time last year that I'd be a blogger, I don't think it would have happened. My kids think it's hilarious, but it's good fun, and there's hopefully some good information comes out on that. Right, so let's see if I have better fun with this. Good. I want to talk about two key areas today: compliance and regulation in the affected tenanted properties in the residential property market, and investing in the residential property market. So basically, how to make money legally. Compliance affecting tenanted properties. Now, this is my favourite one. I take my hat off to any DIY landlord who can keep abreast with legislation and compliance. A DIY landlord needs to be, for GDPR purposes, registered with the ICO, Information Commissioner's Office. What a DIY landlord's going to do with that data, I don't know, but you can safely say both myself and any letting agent in Carlisle are compliant as far as GDPR, but as an individual landlord, you would need to be compliant there as well. Oh. Cool. Deposits. I think most experienced landlords would know that you need to register your deposit with the correct body. If you don't, and it's one of these things that it's quite easy to somehow forget about, it really jeopardises your tenancy, because if you ever want to finish that tenancy, the chances are that a judge would throw it out of court just because your deposit isn't protected, and the tenant has a right to take 3 times back. So it's only a piece of paper, but it's really, really important. The inventory in the property. Now, when you protect a deposit, it's worthless come the end of the tenancy if you don't have a written and date-stamped photographic inventory at the start. And regardless how the tenant leaves the property, it might be a complete dump, it might be damaged, it might be dilapidated. You might have evidence that it's dilapidated, but it's worthless because you can't prove the condition at the start. And the deposit protection guide will simply find in favour of the tenant. So it's crucial that when you protect the deposit, it comes with an inventory as well. The gas safety, again, I think for your experienced landlord, I think we all know you need to, but the fines, again, if you don't have one, are high. And again, the Section 21 will be thrown out of court should you try to end the tenancy. A valid EPC. There's new legislation coming in very soon that they have to be band E only, and there is the odd exception behind that if it's a listed building. If you've actually tried to improve or done everything within your powers to improve the energy efficiency of the property and it doesn't get to band E, there may be an exception there. There's actually an exception for if you're a new landlord for 6 months, but very soon, 1st of July, it's a £5,000 fine if you're allowing a tenant in a property that's not energy efficient. The deposits, again, only 5 weeks rent. Now, a lot of landlords have got pet bonds where you're no longer allowed to have a pet bond, and a lot of deposits, not so much up north in Cumbria, but certainly down south, were 2 and 3 times the monthly rent. So now you're limited to 5 weeks, a £5,000 fine if you don't sort it. Oh. Fixed electrical testing. Now, this is where the industry wasn't regulated and there wasn't much legislation, and landlords could give out a property self-certified with regards to electrical testing. Come the 1st of July coming, any new tenancy will need to have a fixed condition report with regards to the electrics. and then every tenancy, come the 1st of July 2021, will need that report. That report will last for 5 years, so it's not a cost on a yearly basis. Your legal duty with regards to the Legionnaires or Legionella risk assessment. Now, in this room, I doubt if anybody knows of anybody that's ever caught Legionnaires in the last God knows how many years. But again, legislation coming in and is in, a landlord has to have a Legionella risk assessment at the start of every single tenancy. Maybe silly, but it is legislation. The tenants giving the correct documentation at the start. Now there's so many documents. They've got to have prescribed information relating to their deposit, terms and conditions relating to that deposit, and a how to rent guide. Again, as a DIY landlord, does it happen? I really doubt it. This one's very topical, bearing in mind Brexit's just over. We've got to prove that the tenant has a right to rent and a right to live in the country. It's not actually that difficult, but you need to take due diligence.